What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the Nerd Castle. My name is Splattercat, and today I am pleased to be back in the world of Depraved. If you haven't seen this game before, it's a cowboy city builder. It's all you really need to know. So you can make saloons so that you can throw people through windows. You can have guys standing in the middle of the street like, "Draw, partner." And then they look up and they've got a bullet hole in their forehead and they're like, "Well, that ain't good." So anyways, let's build a city, shall we? We've got Native Americans. Oh, that's new. That wasn't here last time. Aggressive animals, bandits. Sure, why not? Sounds good to me. Map ID of 1. I don't know if we want to do that. I'm going to do that map ID right there, which is just me randomly slamming my fingers on the keyboard. I just fat-fingered my numpad. Okay, I lied. I don't have a numpad. I've got like a little compact keyboard that I picked up just because I needed one real fast. My real keyboard is actually still in the box at the wall. I'm a huge procrastinator, all right? I buy things that I need for my business all the time. And then, oh my goodness. All right, so here we are. Here we are. To move the camera, we can hold the right mouse key and and we can go like that. Okay, we can go like that right, yeah. Okay. Sound good, right, yeah? And so we need to mark the settler's wagon. The settler wagon. Ah, we do it like an MCV from Command and Conquer. Okay. Well, where do I want my cowboys to live at? Where's a good spot like that right there that my cowboys can live at? I'm thinking like that right there is going to be the right spot for the cowboy. So let's go ahead and we're going to drop this building right over here like so. All right. We can, let's see here. We can press the mouse wheel. Oh, there it goes. It's taking its sweet-ass time, but there it goes. Hold on. Wait, can I not flip it all the way around? There we go. That's what I wanted right there. Right there, right now. So the center of the town, I think, should be somewhere near the railroad tracks. That's just what I think. Oh, this is a big map, and we're not even, like, centered off on it right now. But I do think we should be near the railroad tracks. That seems like a very good idea to me. So let's maybe go like right there. Hold on, I gotta make sure. No, don't reset it. Okay. Let's go like right there. That seems okay. Go ahead, my little wagon. Pull on over here. Get them doggies moving. Fun fact, my great-grandfather came across the United States in a wagon like this in the early 1900s. I'm not even kidding you. He came across in a covered wagon. Weird, right? Sometimes it feels like the past is so far behind us, but it really isn't. It's not that far. Choose a building. Okay, so apparently it wants me to make some buildings. I don't know what kind of building I want to make, but maybe we'll consider it just momentarily. Is that going to spring up? Oh, yeah, there's my little settlers right there. Nobody has any weapons or anything. I feel like we should probably get some weapons. There you go. Grab some guns, everybody. We got 4 Winchesters right there. Yeah, that's another oddity that's near where I live. If you guys are ever in California, like in the Bay Area, kinda, it's a couple hours away from where I am. But you can go to the Winchester Mystery House, which is basically, you know, the guy that made the Winchester Company, like the gun company that, like, financed armies and wars and stuff like that. Well, he was, like, crippled by guilt about the fact that he was an arms manufacturer, and he kind of, like, died. And then his wife went all nutso. And so when his wife went nuts after he died, she talked to a fortune teller who told her, this is all true. I'm telling you 100%, this is true. The fortune teller told her that if she ever stopped building her home, so if the Winchester Mansion ever ceased construction, that the spirits of the dead would find her and claim her soul and drag her down to hell. And so we have this place called the Winchester Mystery Mansion, or the Winchester Mystery House, as we call it locally. And so anyways, what it is, it's the Winchester Mansion. It's where she used to live, and the entire place is just like, it's a massive mansion with all kinds of like secret walls and stairways that don't go anywhere, because she literally kept building the place until the day she died. Like, she had construction crews working on it. And so anyways, it's a weird place, man. It's really, really odd. On Halloween, they have overnight stays where you can stay there at night and go on night tours by lantern light and stuff like that. It's bigger than you expect, too. The Winchester Mystery House is pretty big. It's, like, people got lost there. They lost an employee there one time, and it took them, like, 2 days to find him. I don't know if that's just a story they tell to drive up business or not and, like, kind of, I don't know, play at the sort of novelty of the place, but that's what they told me when I was on a tour there. They said they lost an employee one time that was like new, and it took them like 2 days to find him. I kind of feel like they could just find a window though and like shout out of it. I don't know, man. I don't know. I kind of doubt the validity of that story. Like, there was a part of me that even at like 10 years old kind of doubted the validity of that story. Like, 2 days, though? I don't know, man. An outhouse? Oh, a place for people to poop. Okay. Well, let's put the outhouse, like... Yeah, we can put the outhouse, like, over yonder. Which is how fancy Southern people say, over there. Like, over yonder, or yonder. So we can select characters, and then we can tell them to move. We can tell them to interact with objects. It looks like they're interacting well enough to me right now anyway. So I think it's going to be all right. What's that blue thing right there? What is that? What's that blue circle? Like my city's influence, maybe? Yeah, build the outhouse, because I got a feeling people are going to have to poop at some point. Hunger, thirst, religion. I don't see anything that says bowels. But hey, man, sometimes you gotta poo. It is what it is. The warehouse offers space for 9 piles of the goods. Okay. We can put put it over here, I guess. It doesn't really have like an arrow or anything to indicate it's facing the right way, but it'll do. Apparently our town's name is Orange Lake, by the way. I had no idea that our town even had a name. I figured that I would get to name it at some point, seeing as I am its sire, and I am the one that created this place. But I guess not. Outhouse, how you doing over here? You're constructing little bits and pieces right now. We got metal parts, and we got... Why you need metal parts for an outhouse? All you do is dig a hole and put a shack around it. Like, that's pretty much the secret to an outhouse. And then when it fills up, you bury it and you move to a different spot. Dunzos. You just kind of want to make sure it's not near your groundwater. That's the only thing, is like you don't want it near your well. I'm going to put the well because I'm an asshole. I'm going to put it right next to the outhouse. Because I'm just like a jerk like that. I can't help it. I think it'd be a good idea to have a lumberjack too. Maybe something like that right there. Nice and near the warehouse so that they can gather up wood and then bring it back. We only have 43 planks left, and I know that sounds like a lot of planks, but we've already gone through 1 pile. There used to be 2 piles of planks right here. Now there's 1 pile of planks, so something tells me we are going through planks excessively rapidly. We're at 26% right there. How many metal parts do I have? I have 20 water. Oh, I got 31 metal parts. Dude, I got metal parts for days. I ain't worried about that then. That'll be all right. I kind of feel like this is slightly at an angle right here, but since the game only lets me rotate like 2 ways, it doesn't let me rotate like 4 ways. Maybe I have to hold control down. Maybe I'll try that next and see if we can get things straightened up. I mean, if it is off-center, it ain't that off-center. I'd assume some buildings in the Old West would be off-center. Like they'd be kind of just like jutting out and sticking around a little bit. A resident from Orange Lake is homeless. Yeah, well, we got to build a home for our goods first. Like, that's the important part of this entire equation, is that we need a place for our homes first. Like, I'm sorry, we need a home for our goodies first, because those are worth money. Human lives aren't. Like, human lives, like, you know, those are of marginal value to me. But, like, the metal parts, we got to preserve those. You guys almost done with that right there? I would like it if you would finish that off. Perfecto. All right, so the warehouse is done, so my assumption is that they're going to start dragging stuff indoors. Yeah, they're grabbing rifles and things. And they're like taking them inside. Good. I don't want them out in the inclement weather, making my life difficult. So do we have like houses or anything around? Where do we build a house at? So we've got a shack right there. It offers room for up to 3. We need a lumberjack and a sawmill. All right. So lumberjacks first. Oh, you can. Kind of. The rotation system seems to be a little confused. Like, you push the... So, you're supposed to press the middle mouse button, right? But, like... It seems a tiny bit sticky. If I'm being honest. It seems a little tiny bit sticky. Alright, well, I'm gonna put that right there, and hopefully they get that built soon. Because I got a feeling... Did they put the guns inside of there? Nice! Okay, so I don't know how I equip people with guns. I figure at some point we gonna need guns so that we can go hunting. We got to put some 45 caliber slugs downrange to get rid of some of these deers over here. Some of these deers is up in the way. They be taking some liberties with our personal space, and this is the land of freedom. That means everybody get a gun, and then you go on out here and you shoot yourself some of them animals that be sitting up on the property. What is this guy right here? He's a trader? What does he do? Oh, yeah, I think I remember that mechanic. Like, you set up what you want to buy and what you want to sell, like, in your stock. Yeah, like in your stockpile or something like that. So goods distribution and then incoming goods. Oh, I don't know. I mean, it'd probably be a good idea to get a couple guns, but... Yeah, hit me with that ragtime. Let me hear it. I want to see people dance the Charleston. So we have a lumberjack now. Set the working area. Yeah, work over there. That's fine. Chop down some of them old trees right there. They be looking at me in a way that I don't quite appreciate. So you get rid of some of them old trees right there. And I think we're going to get around just fine. And then we'll put in a lumber mill over here so we can start making some planks. It looks like society is growing. But we got ourselves a little lumberjack shack right there. We're going to go chop down some trees because everybody knows that nature is where the darkness hides, so we ain't going to let that happen. The Lord said that it is our divine mandate that we go out and make the world in our image. Let's go on now. We're going to chop that tree down, put it on down in the warehouse. This ragtime music has got me feeling like some kind of way right now. That's it. We're bringing back ragtime. That's it. Electro ragtime. We're doing it. I just invented a new musical genre. I don't care if it already pre-existed. I invented it. I invented it. So the sawmill, are you like done yet? I need a place. I need a place where I can get wood freely without the goddamn government getting in the way. That's what I need. Need a place where I can get me some wood without the government trying to come in here and tell me my business, trying to charge me all them taxes. Man, you guys are taking your sweet ass time. The Amish would have had this done by now. Are you guys really going to let the Amish beat you? That's a sad sight right there. You about to get defeated by the Amish. Alright, so now we can make planks and boards and whatnot. And... the good news is, oh, we can make a stone mason, huh? Processes stones in your neighborhood. Okay. We also have a hunter over here. Nobody's eaten anything yet, so I don't know if we need the hunter just yet. Like, nobody's even eaten any food. So, like, what about a shack? Rent per tenant is $3. Okay. Well, I figured we'd do something like that right there. Get that all nice and lined up. And we just kind of put a house right there. Put a house right there. I mean, that is going to go through our stone supply a little bit more aggressively than I would personally like to go through it. Alright. Can he quarry, or is that something that you don't need to do? Mood's falling off a little bit. My mood would be falling off too if I was homeless. I get it. Sometimes you got a home, sometimes you don't. Yep, build us up a little tenancy shack right there. We'll charge people $12 a year to live inside of there. It's a pretty good wage. It ain't much. The wind like to come on through that board right there, rattling like a banshee, but it's gonna work to keep the sun off your head, alright? It's gonna work to keep the sun off your head. Hopefully it'll offset some of our costs too, so we start making money, and then I can actually start, like, talking to the trader. Do we have, like, a trade menu over here? We have transport routes. Okay, I have no idea how to use that, but I figure we'll figure it out at some point. There we go. We got a place for people to live. We're making $1 at ya. $1. Not too bad. Not too bad making that $1 right there. Y'all run around and make sure you get that done. Everybody gonna need a... Oh, it's raining now. God's crying again. Somebody go up there and tell the Lord to stop crying. We're working right now. Oh, the little lights come on. That wasn't a thing the last time I played the game. That's pretty sweet. I don't even know how many people I have living here. 10, so I'm going to need like 4 shacks. Alright. Wow, she is deforesting that place at a rapid rate. Wow. Oh, they put in like a little footpath right there. That's pretty sweet. They actually put in like floorboards right there to get over the muddy spot. Oh, that's super rad. I wonder if they're going to set up roads like everywhere that has like frequent foot traffic. I'm curious. I guess we'll find out. We got 45 boards right now. Damn, we're killing it on the board front. We got firewood too, so that's good. Ain't nobody living there, huh? You should probably... Yo, are you using like a blanket to keep the roof on right there? I mean, far be it from I... Alright. Far be it from I to tell you your business. But I kind of feel like that might be a mistake. Is $80 for a loaf of bread? What kind of like 1932 nonsense is this? $80 for a loaf of bread? Good lord, what are we trading in? Deutschmarks? Let's see here. I was gonna buy food, but I guess not. Oh, wow. Okay, so that seems like that's gonna backfire on me. That might be a mistake right there. Like, if I set that up, I feel like bad things are gonna happen. Let's put this dude in, like, over here along the train tracks. That's a stone quarry. We have a little bit of goodies left. But we're gonna need some more stone. I think we're also going to have to figure out how we get a smithy going. And maybe like a hunter's shack, I think, is going to be like the second part of this. So we got 2 metal parts, lumberjack, sawmill, 10 wooden planks. Yeah, we can do that. That's easy peasy. Maybe we'll put the hunter's shack. I don't want to mess up my trees right there. That's a beautiful arrangement of flora, and I don't want to mess it up. That'll work, though. That'll work right there, though. And we'll get that place all nice and mashed together. We've got ourselves a sawmill right here. We've got ourselves a lumberjack right here. Lumberjack done almost killed all the trees, though. Good lord. How'd you go through trees that rapidly? Oh, man, there's a lot of trees over there. How far away from home can that be? That can be pretty far away from home. Okay, well, we'll just scooch it on back for right now. Like, we'll keep her kind of working in the area. Just to try to make sure that it gets done. So at the stone quarry right there, are you going to quarry stone? There you go. So this little dude's quarrying stone right now. So he's just bringing back some logs. Oh, look at that. He's got a raccoon hat. It's pretty cool. I had one of those when I was a kid. I think if you were born before like a certain year, everybody had a raccoon hat. Like it was just like a standard. You just kind of had to have one. Got my haulers over here hauling. Hopefully this man will go out and shoot some bunnies or something. We need like a little bit of food or something. There we go. We got ourselves so we can set up their working area. Well, that looks like, I mean, that area is positively crawling with animals. So, you know, go do your thing, man. I believe in you, brother. Get on out there and bring me back some rabbits. Bring me back a couple of bison. You know, it's the Wild West, so basically we can treat nature however we want. There's really no rules right now for how this whole thing functions. You can literally do whatever you want. Let's see here. I should probably put in another couple of shacks just so people stop bitching. I think we are going to have to figure out a way to get some metal parts, though. How expensive are metal parts? Yeah, just buy those up to 15, I guess. Kind of expensive, but we'll do the best we can with what we have. I feel like the game is very quiet right now. I mean, you guys in post won't notice because I'll like boost it or do whatever I need to do. Oh, he shot that bunny right there. Is this man hunting shirtless? Look at this man. That's a big hunk of meat to get out of a rabbit. Man. I'm not even mad. I'm just impressed. There are not enough laborers in Orange Lake. Build more residential buildings to lure more laborers to town. I'm already on it, Chief. I'm already on it. So we got 9 people living inside of here. I'll probably do like another house too. I think we might as well. Like maybe we'll have like another little road back here. Yeah, we'll just like set up some shanty housing. How about that? How about that? We'll make like some shanty housing over here and everyone will be okay. Am I able to upgrade this building, by the way? I mean, I think that's a mighty fine looking frontier town right there. It's not looking too bad. I think I like it. Feels like home. So we can buy a settler wagon. We can automatically arm our residents. We can expand our territory for $5,000. I don't know if we're going to have $5,000 anytime soon. That's a lot of money. Even in modern money, that's a lot of money. So I don't know about that one there. But we'll see what we can do. And I think that should be our last resident should have a home living over here. Right? Yeah, there we go. So we're making $75 an hour. Oh, really? $75 an hour? Oh, I thought it was a day. Okay, so that means money's flowing a little bit better. Oh, we got new villagers too. Nice. Okay. Sweet. I don't know if we need a well or anything else like that, but things are looking really good at the moment. Presuming things don't go wrong anytime soon. I mean, we're going to have to expand our territory. I mean, we haven't used any of this area down here. So we got a new building available. All right, let's look at our new buildings. So we've got access to the quarry. We already knew about that. We got an undertaker. So if anybody dies, we can bury him in a cemetery. Okay. We've got a stable, and so we can lodge horses. Horses without lodging will die of hunger after a while. Okay, that's probably not good. We got a doctor over here that treats the sick and the injured. We've got a well. Obviously, I made you guys a civic promise as your mayor to put the well right next to the outhouse. So we'll do that real fast. We also got a woodcutter that'll turn logs into firewood. I don't know if that's a good idea, though. I don't even know how many logs I have, in all honesty. I mean, this man is just sawmilling his ass off over here, so I'd like to expand a little further so that we can get the wood chopping out in this direction and start killing some of this beautiful greenery that dots the American lands, but maybe later. We also have a bridge, a warehouse. We already had those. We have coal mines, apparently. Well, I guess I need more settlers. I do think it's a good idea to have ourselves a doctor, just in case anybody come down sick with a little bit of the old scarlet fever. You know, comes down with the rheumatism or whatever. So we'll drop one of those in right there. We got a couple extra people anyways. Just something to keep our people happy and alive and feeling good. Nobody's hauling my parts, which is a bit of a bummer. Oh, really? We've already filled up that space. Okay, we're making $100 an hour. So in 2 days, we should be able to expand our territory. That sounds like a good time frame to me. Give it like 2 days more of like solid building and like slowly expanding until we figure out exactly what it is that we need and what like our consumption is going to be versus what our production is, because I don't want to overdo it. The last time I played this game, I ended up in a significantly terrible situation. Oh, are you out of trees in your work area? Let me help you with that. She's a lady lumberjack. You gonna finish that shack, or are you just gonna like walk around it, bud? Hey, Ewell Sagacey. I'm talking to you, bro. I'm talking to you, brother. Hey, peep your eyes on over here. I'm talking at you, brother. Well, apparently he's got to take a dump, so that's okay. I get it. Sometimes you got to go. When you got to go, you got to go. And there's our well right there. As I promised, as your mayor, I told you that I would put the well right next to our outhouse. I promised you that. That was a campaign promise. And Splattercat don't back down on campaign promises to the fine folk of Orange Lake. All right? I'm going to name it the town of Work Pleb. There we go. I mean, I kind of like the town of Orange Lake better. Like, see, like, everything in California has a name like that right there. Like Orange Lake, Walnut Grove, Pine Creek. Like, it's always like a tree and then like a geographical, ecological location. Every single time. So the first word will be like walnut, pine, alder, birch. The second word will be like grove, meadow, thicket, creek, river. You see what I mean? I think we're back on that. We're back on that ragtime jam again. My favorite part is like on the bass hand, so like on your left hand, like on the bass clef, they got the oompa, 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 oompa. Makes me happy. I don't know why. It just makes a big smile across your face. It just do, brother. It just do. Jessa Roth is now our doctor, so just in case anybody gets a raging case of like dust cancer, we should be able to at least treat that with cocaine and opium, which was more or less how we treated everything in this time period. Like, if you don't feel good, pour some opium on it. Maybe you will feel better. A new building is available. What's the new building? A tailor? So we can make clothing out of stuff. Okay. I don't know how many extra workers I have right now. But I figure a tailor can't be that bad of an idea, right? Let me just like put the tailor right there. We do have a lot of leathers and hides and things. So like I don't know exactly where I can look at my stockpile at. Maybe in the city overview. So apparently we have 10 leathers right now. We have a decent amount of leathers. We're not doing too crazy well at the moment. But like I can tell people to make clothing and, you know, some coats or something so that when the winter gets here we don't freeze to death. It's summer, month 4 of 12, which means that after summer we got fall. So yeah, we should probably make some coats or something just to make sure that people don't end up with a rowdy case of like trench foot and gangrene and all that kind of stuff. It used to kill people back then. There were a lot of amputees back in these days. My name is Splattercat. We're out of time for right now. This game is called Depraved. I'm not sure what's so depraved about it. It doesn't seem like a game that's depraved. It seems like a rather wholesome city builder. But anyways, I'll see y'all later. Thank you for stopping on in. Hi, do. Take care and get the game down below if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave a like. If you don't know what I do or who I am, my name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie gaming every single day so that you don't have to. Hi, do, and take care, everybody.